All right, YouTube universe. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, welcome back to The Naked Truth. The great reboot of the channel continues. I was gone far too long. The videos, everything's gotten stale. So I'm starting from scratch. And I'm starting over the same way I started the first time. And that's going down the Larry Bird rabbit hole. I have a couple videos in the can already. This is going to be the next one up. And it's going to be more Larry Legend trash talking stories. So we're going to get right to it. Right? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, but we're going to get right to it right here. We're going to jump right in, grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and let's get it. Larry Bird.
X-Man told a story on Tim Thomas and Scoop Beats podcast about Larry Bird talking to you, saying, I'm the best motherfucker from Indiana. Put a 3 under my balls. That's true?
It is very true, bro.
Sean Cap.
First of all,
Uber athletic.
We got to Boston that night. He had some knee pain. I was like, it's a hell of a time for you to come over to knee pain. I ain't going tonight. You got it.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
I look at the boy on Sean Kemp, Larry Bird, and I'm like, so, I look in the mirror, I'm like, well, shit, man, I'm about to get this one fits out here tonight. So before the game, I was over there rubbing my hands looking at him like, I'm about to get your ass, man.
What year was this for you?
This was my first year.
And I like that about Sean. He was 19, but that's the attitude you should have. Even going up against a great player, you got to be sitting there going, yeah, I'm about to give this guy some fits. He thinks he's going to work me over? I'm going to work him over. That's the right attitude to have. Whether you could actually go out there and do it, well, I think we're going to find out.
Okay.
That morning, they came out with a USA Today article, and they said that Larry didn't have it no more. So he came out that night to make a statement, and I was just the prime candidate to be
Yeah.
Before the game, he told me, he was like, he just shook his head at me. He said, man, it's going to be a up night for you.
So what did he put up?
I think he gave me, 46 and 3.
What'd you do?
Well, I hadn't found out, but I was on his ass. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I was on. He was actually calling out bank shots. He would say, next time, bank shot left side. I'm gonna pump fake you. You're dumb gonna go for it. I'm gonna air.
He would tell you that, and it happened.
I said, first of all, I'm gonna be so close to you. If you shoot the ball next time, I'm gonna try to rip your fucking arm off. Hey, what you think he did, man? A quick pump fake, dog, and he go for that shit.
Got you.
Man, come on, man. But I guarded his ass so tough that after the game, he came, he was like, I've had nobody play defense that hard on me.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
He go, I appreciate you playing out here. Then he was like, I got a little all-star game. Why don't you come work
Larry
out?
actually gave him a triple-double.
That's dope.
And let me say that summer, I was like, shit, that meant everything to me.
Yeah. Larry and I, we played against each other like 12, 13 years. We never shook hands, never spoke.
Really?
Never. As a great players back then, you didn't want another great player to get that close to you.
Yeah.
So none of us liked each other. Never spoke.
No friends.
I didn't speak to him for 13 years straight.
I love Larry even more hearing that.
Hey, another guy, you don't have any idea how good he was if you hadn't played against him.
And the shit talking too, right?
Hey, listen, first time I played against him, I'm a rookie. I'm glad to be in the league. I'm in the Boston Garden, and I'm guarding him, right? First play of the game, he said, I don't know why you got you guarding me, Holmes. I was like, huh? He shoots a 3.
Bird over Willis. Yes. 2-point basket. Boston.
Now, I wasn't mad he made the 3. I said, but this something that's called me Holmes. And so the next play, I'm pissed. So he comes out, he shifts to his right, and I jump. I said, got him. I'm pumping it by my hand, and I banged it on him, right? And he on the ground, he fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, hey, Rook. I'm like, what? He said, I like you. You got balls. He said, I'm still getting 30 on you tonight. He got about 37. Yeah. But I wasn't mad.
He was 38,
my dude, that's Larry.
Yeah.
But that was the only time he ever talked trash to me.
I'm a Celtic fan since I was 15 or whatever.
Even in Brooklyn, New
I
York?
like Sal.
That's because I didn't like the Knicks because everyone
guy.
else liked them. And the Celtics always won and the Knicks always lost. And all the New Yorkers, I don't really care. My mother would say to me, hey, tell Patrick I said hello. And then because I played with him since we were 16, I would elbow him and say, that's for my mom. So Larry got in the game one time, and for some reason, Chuck Daly puts me in. And Larry, was between Len Bias and myself to be drafted to the Celtics. And Red Auerbach made a smart move by taking Len Bias. God rest his soul. I wish he would have not done the wrong thing the night before or the night after we got drafted. But
You guys got to look into Len Bias and how uber athletic this man was and the type of player he was. Len Bias gave Jordan fits. back in the day. He might have been a little better than Jordan. It's possible.
With that being said, Larry knew me since I was a
But we'll never know.
because we would go up there. It's not illegal to go up and be in a camp in Marshville, in Boston, and you work in a camp, but really you're there to play against those nighttime games. So Larry knew who I was, and I get in, Chuck Daly has me starting one time, and Larry looks around and goes, "What's up, Sal?" I said, "Nah." He goes, "Are you on me?" I said, "Yeah, I got size on you right now. I've been watching every movie." He goes, "Y'all not double teaming?" And he's looking around. He goes, "Yo." I go, "Nah, it's just me, fella." He goes, "Mouse in the house. Mouse in the house." And they change the play, and he catches the ball. He does this, and he shoots it. He says, "Sal, you better ask for a double team, bro."
My favorite Larry Bird story is it's an all-star game. I forget what city it's in, and I'm sitting there with one of my teammates, Leon Wood, it was a great three-point shooter. Larry Bird comes in last. He says, "Hey, which one of you guys gonna come in second?" And it was just like y'all did right there. It was so quiet. And after that, I said, "Oh man, these guys ain't got no chance."
Give me your best Larry Bird. I wasn't around long because he was hurt when I was playing that first year or second year. But I just remember one quick thing. We were playing against him, and I think I stole the ball from him. And I just remember him turning around saying, "You little piece of..."
Got it, lost it.
And so in the jump ball circle, Larry walked through myself and Chambers, and then came back and told Chambers, "I know you're guarding me, and I want you to know something. There's only one man that can guard me, and that's God." Now think about that for a second. Think about the confidence and the arrogance it takes to make that statement. Think about that for a second.
Hey, Rob, let me ask you this one. There's a story going around where K.C. Jones was drawing up a play, and you guys were all in the huddle, and I guess he was having a hard time saying it. Larry told him, "Hey, give me the ball, and the rest of you guys get the hell out of the way." Is that true?
The story behind that, Kevin was the one that had the hot hand. But as we all know, Larry's the man, and that's Larry's team. So Larry should take the first shot. But KC was torn between drawing up something for Kevin because he had the hot hand and not offending Larry. So Larry just took the F over. Draw up a play for me and give me the ball and get out of my way. And that was the end of the X and O's.
These guys came in together in '81. There's Kevin, there's Larry, there's Robert. And they knew, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, they knew what each other could do. And what I did was said, okay, let's see what's happening out there. And you'd see Larry shooting a three-pointer, and then I'd call a timeout, and they didn't count the three-pointer. So he's very upset with that, so I diagrammed the play. He says, "Heck with the play, Case. Give me the ball and tell all the rest of the guys to get out of the way." I said, "Shut up, Larry. I'm the coach here." Okay, all right. Dennis, you take the ball out, give it to Kevin, then you throw it to Larry, and everybody get the hell out of the way. And then true to his word, in Phoenix, he goes down before the ball is thrown in, and he's standing right in front of the Phoenix bench, and he looks at all the guys on the bench and says, "I'm getting the ball, I'm going to put it in the hoop." And he says, "Watch my hand as I follow through." The ball is thrown into Kevin. Kevin gets to Larry. Larry fires it up, puts a hand in the air as he continues on to the dressing room. Now that's what you call arrogance.
We're playing Phoenix, and we're way ahead, okay? When we're down in the old Saddle Dome that they had outside.
Right.
And Larry, we're playing good as a team. Larry has the worst fourth quarter known to man. I mean, he's throwing the ball to the other team. I'm like, good Lord, we had like a 15-point lead. Next thing you know, we're down 2. And I'm like, how in the world are we going to lose this game? And Larry says, "I'm going to bless the play. I'm going to shoot a 3. And I'm like, Bertie, it's just getting to overtime. I'm going to Robert. Robert, we need to get into overtime, man. Try to get this ship right because we're sinking, man. So, Larry not only tells me that, he walked by the bench and says, typical Bertie, just real slow, fixing to bust a 3 on your guys and go home. And so he breaks the play.
Maxwell waits. Maxwell gets it to Bird. Bird turns and shoots, and
Larry hits it. He looks at the bench
Barely
and goes,
touched the bottom of the
"Told you so." That was Birdie. And just he had the confidence, man. That dude had so much confidence. He talked to the coaches. He talked to everybody. He was talking trash all the time, man. But fun. Great competitor, man.
We're playing a game down in Atlanta, and this is how long ago this was, because Atlanta was a good team.
Rip Walton.
We are getting hammered. We're just getting killed. We're down 25 at the half, and they're all trash talking, and fans are throwing stuff at us, and they're going, "We're going to kill you, Celtic." Bird, McHale, Parrish, DJ, you guys are all frauds. What are you talking about? So we come in at halftime. We're just sulking in there with tails between our legs. We walk in, we're sitting in the locker room, and Casey Jones, our fantastic coach, he walks in, he looks at us, looks at his watch, doesn't say a word, walks over to the cooler, pulls out a beer, pops the beer, goes and sit down, pounds down the beer, just sitting there, looks at us, goes over to the cooler and gets a second beer, pops the beer, pounded it down, doesn't say a word, looks at his watch, looks around at us, goes and gets a third beer, does the same thing, and then he gets up, looks at his watch for the final time, and he says, "Let's go." So we go out there and we're warming up. We'll start the third quarter. And you watch an NBA game, nobody wants to ever take the ball out of bounds because they know they're never going to get it back. Larry Bird always took the ball out of bounds. He's going to take the ball out of bounds, and that referee comes, and the referee hands the ball to Larry to start the third. We're down 25. Larry takes the ball and pushes it back into the midsection of the referee so that he can't get away. The referee is like startled, staggered. What's going on here? We're all right there, right in front of the Celtic bench. And Larry looks right into the soul, right through the eyes of that referee. And he says to him, "We're not going to quit. You make sure you don't quit either." The judge just like melted on the spot. Larry hit 11 straight shots to start the third, including 7 threes. We were tied at the end of the third. We won in overtime. We did not need a plane to get home that night. Larry Bird, you're awesome.
Righty, boys and girls. That was a quick hitter. Couple more of Larry Legend's best stories, and we're going to keep this rolling. We're going to find more. You're going to jump in the comments and give me links, right? Give me links to the videos that you want me to jump on. I'll take a look at them, and we'll react to them, all right? So, we're not going to let this drone on. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, or subscribe, I should say, before you bounce out. Until next time, the naked truth. We're out.